What's going on, guys? Here we are back for another day number 25 of the cut, and we're going to hit arms today. Obviously, we're going hard. Arms is a major emphasis for us, and we're going to go in there and get into a savage mindset. I'm trying to ramp myself up right now, to be honest. It's a later lift, about 10 o'clock right now, so honestly, probably too late. And just being fully candid with you, late lifts, nighttime lifts are probably my least favorite thing to do because it just screws up your entire schedule. After this, your entire schedule's messed up. You're taking pre-workout at night, and it's just not good for your circadian rhythm. Your natural bodily clock is not meant to, it's meant to sort of, wane into a sleeping mode at this time. But, not gonna stop the pump. Can't. We have to go in and we have work to get done. The reason why it's late, I've been watching football all day, of course, and football's almost over, so I don't want to miss any of the game or any of the action. And there's two, decent games. So, anyways, enough of that side talk. Matters nothing because we're going to get into the gym and go absolutely bananas. We're going to have a pre-workout and get right in the zone, and then afterwards we'll worry about it later. Because tomorrow is a rest day, so at least, I can expend myself fully in the gym today. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna hit biceps. I've decided we're gonna stick to one muscle group. We're gonna hit biceps until you can't hit them anymore. We'll hit a lot of variations. We'll go in there, make sure we get the most out of them, and then we'll transition to triceps, get the most out of them, hit some forearms at the end, some front and some back, and then maybe mix in abs. We'll see where the time is. Should have some time for abs, and that'll be a day. So I got my cardio in before the game. I've been eating my meals all day. The saving grace of eating later is, one, you're more hydrated, and two, you've had more food. So theoretically, the pump should be greater, but my thing is the energy levels, and I really have the most energy mid-morning, early afternoon, and then sometimes early evening, just because the gym is full and you get a lot of your energy from the other people around working hard. But all that doesn't matter. I'm going to drink this. I'm going to get in the zone. I'm going to get locked in. I'm going to get ramped up. I need to get ramped up. We need to get going. We need to heat up. So that's what I'm going to do. Drink this, heat up, ramp up, get it going, and we will see you in the gym right now.
All right, so here we are back in the gym, and I'm feeling good. Pre-workout's starting to kick in, and I got the workout scheduled. And I know in the preamble, I told you guys we were going to hit one muscle group at a time. But I'm feeling a little ambitious now that I'm in the gym, and we're going to go 2 exercises biceps, 2 exercises triceps. We'll probably do that about 3 times, maybe 4 times, depending on how it feels. But anyway, straight bars first, 80 pounds. We'll probably do 4 sets of these to warm up. Here we go. That's one. All right, here we are, set number 2. And one thing that I preach all the time, intensity. You want to go hard as you can when you get in the gym. Of course, that's what I'm going to abide by. But I got to keep it at a 12 rep range. Last set, maybe if it's the last set, very last set of the exercise, we can push it past 12. But for sets 1, 2, 3, I want to make sure I keep it in that 12 rep range. And if I can do more, then I need to add more weight. That's just my take on it. So number 2. Ah. Ah. 3. Ah. 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 Wow. Come on. Ah. 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 All right, next. All right, next up, dumbbell alternate curls, 50 pounds. Let's see how many we get. Come on. Ah. 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 All right, because I want to get better reps, these next 3 sets I'm going to do with 45 instead of 50. So let's get after it. Come on. Ah. 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 All right. Now we're going to hit a tricep. Ah. All right, next up I got skull crushers, classic skull crushers. We'll start working on the tricep, and we're going to go back and forth. So we'll see how we like it. Got 135 on the bar, and we're going to just count it out. 4 sets. Let's go. Here we go. Come on. Whew. Last one. Whew. Ah. All right. Another tricep. Oh. All right, we're here at the next tricep exercise. And to be honest with you, I'm not particularly loving the mix-up so far. There's a lot of muscle confusion. I don't feel like I can just all-out tax one muscle and then all-out tax the next. It's kind of like I'm chasing the pump of each muscle, which I don't love. Don't love. But that's why we try new things, right? So what I'm probably going to do, depending on how I feel, is do this exercise of triceps, and then instead of switching back and forth on the next 4 or so exercises for each muscle group, what we'll do is just run all the biceps and come back and run the triceps. So I tried it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Anyways, we're doing 150 here. We'll do 3 sets at 195 and then back down to 150. Here we go. All right, let's go up. Here we go, 195. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. All right, ooh, we're a little gassed. Let's go down. All right, so we went back down here, and really what this is doing is facilitating the pump in a way where if you hit the biceps first and the triceps get pumped up easier, hit triceps first, the biceps get pumped up easier. It's kind of a combo in that. And I like that part of it because my triceps are getting pumped very easily. And now when I go back to biceps, I think they'll get pumped easier again. But at the same time, maybe I'm just falling back into old habits, but I kind of like the other way better. Anyways, we're going down, last set here, and then we'll move on to another bicep exercise. Here we go. All right, biceps again. Okay, here we go. Next bicep exercise, we're doing hammer curls. We're doing 40. We're going to focus, slow control, really feeling the movement, and going from there. So here we go. Ah! All right, let's do some preachers. All right, here we are back at the preacher. I need to raise the seat. All right, and lighter weight here, 55, but we're really going to milk it. If we need to go up, we will. Here we go. Ah. 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 Whew. All right, I actually think I'm gonna stay there. Ooh. Come on. Ah, come on. Go, two more. Ah, last one. Ah. Ah. All right, so I might have jumped the gun a little bit on the disdain for this superset premise because my arms are pretty pumped. My biceps are getting a great pump just with 55 pounds here. Love to see that. Don't need to go too heavy, just need to feel it in the muscle. Make the lightest weight feel as heavy as possible, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. So I don't hate it. I think I'm going to go ahead and finish the workout like this. Am I going to do this the next arm day? Probably not. But after this, we'll do 2 tricep exercises. They'll be unilateral. But 2 more sets here. Let's get it done. Ah, come on. Ah. Ah. Ah, come on, 2 more. Let's go. Ah. Last one. Ah. Slow. Wow. All right, so definitely mixed feelings about the superset style. Kind of like it, kind of don't. It is what it is. But next up, we're going to do unilateral triceps. We're going to do overhead extension and dumbbell kickback before we move into another set of biceps. So here we go. There we go, kickbacks. All right, next up, kickbacks. Let's get to it. Ah, 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 ah. All right, triceps about had it. Let's do a couple more biceps. We'll see. All right, we're approaching the end of the workout. And what we're going to do now is 2 sets of reverse curls to failure. And then after that, I'm going to do 1 set of a drop set with the camber bar. And that'll be biceps. So without going any further than that, let's get it. Ah, ah. All right, one more just like that. Whew. All right, last one here. Let's go. Come on, walk it in. Let's go. Ah, 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 ah. Fuck. All right, enough of that. Whew. Okay, so this is pretty much the finisher for biceps. What we're going to do is take the easy bar or the camber bar, whichever you like to call it. You have 80 and you have 55. So I'm going to pick up the 80, do as many as I can with a wide grip, and then go to the 55 and do as many as I can with the close grip, more of like a scoop. So nothing left to it but to lock in and get doing it. Let's go. Ah! 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 Come on. Ah! 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 That's all she wrote. Ah. All right. All right, so biceps are cooked, absolutely baked. And what we're going to do next, similar concept with the tricep, just to finish them off completely. We got machine dips. We're going to do as many reps as we can at 15. And then we're going to continue to a drop set. Just give it all we got. Here we go. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah, ah. All right, enough of that. Let's do some forearms. Okay, so completely cooked. Arms cooked, whole thing. But we're going to finish off with forearms. We're going to do the same thing we've been doing, 80 and 50. And we'll speed through this for the video. But we'll get it taken care of. Let's go. Ah. Oh. Ah. 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 Whew. Arms.
All right, well, since it's late, I thought it'd be a good idea to give you guys a peek of the progress, show you guys a little bit of a reveal on what we've been working on for the past 4 weeks, an update to the last time I showed you the physique, which was peak bulk. It was about 246 at the time. I think I'm about 230 now, 229 this morning. So lost some weight. We'll see what it's looking like in this kind of lighting. Here we go. Hair's all messed up. I'm tired. That was a great workout. Still riding a little bit of an arm pump. Let's hit some. Hair's going nuts. Here we go. First one. Not bad. So just a little something. I wanted to show you guys what we're working with here. Obviously, we have a ways to go to get leaner. We want to get leaner. That's the goal here. We're cutting, but I am liking what I'm seeing. Definitely making progress and looking decent. People come up to me and ask me, you know, how you get that big. So we're cool there. Let's go upstairs. Okay guys, here we are back in the kitchen, post-workout, post-posing, post-shower, post-meal. We are back and tremendous workout, all things considered. You know, I had some hesitation in the beginning of the workout, and the reason being is because when I go in, I like to reach flow state and really get in the zone. When you're hitting one specific muscle, you're really focused on extremely taxing that muscle as much as possible and then moving on to the next. And the muscle confusion, while it was good, it was okay. We got a great workout out of it. You know, you get to the end of the workout and you're absolutely gassed and you've pumped everything up. But I would say that I'm more in the favor of hitting one muscle and then the other. So at least we found out. We tried it and we found out. And regardless, I'm gonna get a great workout either way because we're going to go in with intensity and push it hard. So that was the arm workout, feeling pretty good. Didn't get any abs in. The thought is, this is the intention, I'm going to start doing abs on these off days, 2 on 1 off. I'll do the abs on the off day. We'll see. It would be good for the schedule. It makes a lot of sense, but it's something that we're just going to have to play by ear because I want to ensure that I'm reducing my fatigue as much as possible and allowing my body, particularly my central nervous system, to recover. So that's the story there. The posing, I think, is pretty good for being a fourth of the way. You know, we're on day 25 right now, a fourth of the way through the cut. Obviously, still have a long way to go. I feel like I don't look great as far as my leanness, I guess. You know, my muscles are there. I'm looking good from a muscular standpoint, but I do want to be a lot leaner. And that's why we have 75 more days to cut the body down and get as lean as possible. So all in all, I'm happy about my success this far. I think that I've done well for being a quarter through, but long way to go. So I am beaten, battered, bruised, fatigued, tired, and it is late. So we're not gonna go too long on this post recap. I know I gave you guys, obviously, the physique update to see where we were a fourth of the way through. And, you know, maybe day 50 we'll give another one. I think that'll probably be the plan. And then after that, we'll start doing them more frequently as I feel like I'm lean enough to show you guys. Really, that's the limiting factor. But anyways, that is the story. And that is how we're feeling. So we will see you maybe tomorrow with a cardio abs, maybe the next day with a back workout. We'll see. But stay tuned. That's why you got to stay tuned. See what comes next, what content's up next. Anyways, love you guys. We'll see you soon. Thank you for watching.